For 20 years I painted, and I arranged my life according to art, and that helped me in hard times. My childhood was in northeast of Iran. Um, my grandpa and my father, they had gardens, apple garden, cherry garden, and I spent many times in the garden. The first material I had, my mother bought for me one watercolor, and I started to paint one animal in the nature with watercolor. For 10 years I was self-taught, and after that I studied art, and then for master of painting. After master I had some experience and exhibition in Iran, and till that time I left Iran. The reason of leaving was some issues I had in Iran about art, my career, and about religious, about Christianity, and my life was in danger, and I just ran out and tried to find some safe place. We have so many artists in Iran in different kind of art, music, painting, movies. But the most issue is about subject. You can't do any free things, any subject about uh, politics or even about social. For example, when I want to have my first exhibition in the college, they didn't allow me to have exhibition, and they told me you can't paint that, you can't paint that. And I painted one woman without hijab, and they even destroyed that painting in my college. I thought maybe it's art college and art is freedom, but even in art college was by the control of some organizations. That time I left Iran, and I had this hat. I love it, and it's a part of my life because it's some symbol of my family, my country, and that made me happy and made me strong in my journey. And that was a dangerous journey. It's just a symbol, no more symbol of something from past. I just brought it with myself here. I was modern artist in Iran, and I didn't care about anything from uh, my culture, my traditional things. But when I came here and I was far from that, that was useful and important for me to catch something. I copied some miniatures, Persian miniatures, and when I copied that, I found some meaning inside that, and that meaning I didn't know before, because background is more important in the painting, like our background. In Iran, I was in the cage of negative things. I couldn't see any hope in my life. And when I compare my style with here, I had dark colors. I had the last collection in Iran named Destruction. But here I, diff- I completely changed the meaning, the lifestyle. I have three collections, and the last collection is named Earth 2, and I trying to make a new world without any issue, without any war, and make a peace in my artwork. For artist, soul is more important because the first element in art is feeling. Happiness and hope, it's two elements for our life. Without hope, we can't do anything, and we can live.
When I come far away, I can see, I can realize every day what's happening to women. If I was there, I'm facing all this, but I didn't realize what's happening to me. But here, every day I'm thinking what happened to me and what I did, and how it's supposed to be. This is a long journey, and that's make me strong. I took different path. My war is my own life, and I look my life supposed to be a better, but marriage made my life such a difficult, beating me, no food for me, all this don't want to give me study. It's a lot of fighting happen. As a single woman, divorcee woman, it's really difficult to stay in Bangladesh. I bring a shame my family. I cannot live with my family, and again I cannot rent a place for myself. It is a really difficult situation. I didn't realize that I'm right or wrong. I don't know. there was people. My old friend was telling what you did, and your husband divorced you. So I was so lucky. After my divorce, I applied for my self student visa UK, and I'm so lucky I got that. Come to here. Every woman has a dream, as a fairy tale. They wants to become a Europe or Western country because women can move freely, and Bangladesh is no way. Just I knew I have to leave the place, and it was an inner pushing up to move. Good family women doesn't move from family. So I break their rules. I moved to here, and my culture people ask me, without man, how you live there. 2008, I have to visa renewed, and those people, immigration people, hold me 1 year, my passport hold, and 2009 they send me refusal visa, and I have to fight for it. I did fight, and I win, and that time they give only 3 months visa. So I went to Kingston University to take my foundation course as animation. But 2011, I got the rules is a change. David Cameron has a new prime minister, and he stopped the work permit, and I saw everything is a dark again. So all these become a totally mental, and my papers, everything I threw out, I never go back. I'm gonna live here, but I don't have passport. How can I live here? So a lot of people helps me, but it doesn't work. It does end up with a slavery. As a lot of story I have, I work people, they don't pay me. I don't have enough food, and I was just without money. I'm living all this life I have. As an asylum seeker, I am really blessed. I'm in a system, but sad part, I don't have work permit. What I expect to a lot of money, or I expect a big house. I just expect give my work permit. I can do work. I'm not here sitting down and take your money or stealing money. You know, I have a leg, feet, work, ambition, everything I can do, hard work, but I can't do work, and makes me cry every morning. End of the day, remind that how I am broken. So drawing I started, that made me such a strong. I'm climbing in a mountain and doing sketch and no one tell me, no one push me. I didn't realize nature can be that strong, powerful, and it is healing me a lot. And somehow I met performance people, artists, like live art. And I never think about myself, I can be do live art. And then I realized our Asian women life in a cage. So cage art is tempted by human power. So Asian women is same. So I use my performance, No Country for Women. And that performance, I want to make them free. Performance, I'm telling my story, and art through I'm knowing myself. I'm true to myself. Every day my practice, be positive, and I just feel the dream one day I will get my freedom to live independently. That's my only one dream.
The situation in Uganda is not good. It's really bad. Killing people, kidnap, a lot of torture. Basically, Uganda is breeding. Yeah, Uganda is breeding. The president right now, people, they don't vote him, but because of the guns, so there is nothing they can do. And right now, they're still doing a lot of violent kidnapping people, and after kidnapping, torture them, and after they go, they can dump them somewhere in the bush without taking out the nails, cutting the hair, using the electricity to damage them on the body. And I'm so wondering, because here when you're watching the BBC, you can't see them. UK, they don't know what's going on about Uganda, but if you know what's going on in Uganda, you cannot really believe it. The current president, President Museveni, he's been to power. Now it's going to be 40 years. No good education, no good medical system as well. It's not good. There's a lot of tribes. Even me, I cannot tell you all the tribes, but I'm from Uganda, but I know few and different countries, because even you can find someone from Uganda, but you cannot speak in the same language. If you're coming from president tribes, straight away, even if your education was like low, definitely you can get the good position. People study degree, PhD, diploma, but they can't get a job because you are not my tribe. So that's why people, they try to say, no, tribalism is too much. We need change. We need to be same. Yeah, because we are all Ugandan. There is one opposition called NUP. And the leader for NUP, he was musician. He decided to go to the politics. And he said, I need to fight for my country because this is not right. And he get a lot of support from people from diaspora. But when you come out and say something like me here, if I'm talking about and they get access to my vote, that I'll never, I'll be in trouble. Or my family back home, they can say, oh, you try to blackmail the government so they can go and torture my family. So that's why all people in diaspora, they support them, because most of them, they just want to go back home, but they can't. I have family back in Uganda. I have family, I have brothers and sisters, cousins, and my daughter as well. And I'm worried about my daughter because that's not the country you want to raise up your daughter. That's the thing hurts me a lot when I think about my daughter, and she's a girl. She's a girl. There is a lot of violence, like sexual abuse. That makes me to feel very bad. That's my prayer. If she can come and join me, I'll be very, very happy. And for her, she will be very happy because I need her. Although we have a bond, we talk through the phone, video call, Skype. Me and her, we are just best friends. Forget about that, but she's my best friend. I love her so much, she loves her so much. I used to call her, but if she can come and join me, I'll be very, very grateful. But I'm still trying to rescue her. It's like I have the word, never give up, or keep trying. Maybe one day, one time, we can be hugging each other. Oh, Kendra, how are you? Wake up, go and brush your teeth, make your bed. I can't wait for that. When I arrived in UK, was to get my status. It takes me like three years. Yeah, 3 years to get my status. It wasn't easy. It was hard because they put me in detention. Even to come out of detention, it wasn't easy. But that time I've got a good lawyer. They tried and they fight a lot. They fight to me to get out of detention. And after then we started dealing with my case. Go to the court, they refuse. Make appeal, they refuse. We got up to the High Court of European Court. So yeah, it was a serious battle. It was really serious. Because I have that picture, it's already every time refuse. Even my lawyer got the email, and my lawyer called me straight away. Oh, hello. Yeah, is this Paul? Did you get any letter from? I said, I've got a letter, but I don't know because my reading wasn't good for understand each and everything. But maybe his refusal. He laughed. They granted you. Now you can stay in UK. You're entitled. Your family to join you. Then I go on the floor. My tears coming. I never saw that in my life. The tear can come in the tear of joy. I was like, really? He said yes. But now, calm down. Nobody going to take you back. Everything, you win the case. That's my life. I cannot even explain that. But now what's remaining? My daughter to join me. That's what I'm fighting for. Because I'm entitled. And my daughter, she's entitled. So then I can be like growing old, and I say my daughter is growing old as well. You come, so you can have a lot of jokes and laugh, and I can buy chocolate for her. So, you know, yeah. So that's what I'm waiting for. Yeah, 8 years. I would like the UK to come out, because UK colonized us, to come out and question the government, because I think they have that power. Not in the violent way, but talking. Maybe they can change something, so people, we can enjoy our country without intimidation, without being beaten or killed or kidnapped and you disappear. But the UK doesn't say something, you just keep quiet. Shame. It's a shame. I just want to send a message from this message, go to the Home Office, the immigration, UK border control. Like, they need to treat us as a human being. They don't need to treat us like criminal. Because the time you come here, you think you're in trouble there, you come here to save your life. And they need to know we are here not because of our choice. Some of us, like me, because I wouldn't like to separate with my family, my lovely daughter there, and all people around me. If someone is asylum seeker, we need some more care. We are human. Thank you very much. You're human. You're welcome.